Church. My name's Robert Levis. Nope, we do a movie pastor. Stop that.
It's time for your second bite. Let's chew on truth one more time.
What's up, Crossroads Church? My name's Pastor Robert Levis.
And I'm Corbin Lucas.
And this is Second Bite.
It's your second bite. Let's chew again. Sunday's word with your Crossroads friends. A little recap, a little more. Digging deep into what God's stored. From the word to the week, let's live it right. Fuel your faith with the second bite. Let's take another bite.
All right, welcome back, Crossroads. Again, Pastor Robert Levis.
Corbin Lucas.
And we're from Crossroads Church. And Corbin, it's Second Bite recorded this time. We've been doing it live.
Right.
And we're going to be putting up all week little things about what's happening Sunday. So first off, Sunday, we're going to be talking about readiness. We've been walking through a 7-week series about the kingdom way. Mm-hmm. And we just got done trusting God that God will provide, and he has a purpose and a plan for us. Right. And he has a promise. And so the idea here, though, is are we ready? And we're doing something Sunday night at 12 o'clock. No, at 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. Don't forget, set your calendars on the 12th. But I wanted to take a minute, talk about what we're doing and share with everybody who's all coming.
Sure. Yeah. So like you said, this Sunday, October 12th at 6 p.m., we're going to have a night of worship. This is going to be the first time that I've ever done anything as a worship leader, leading something like this. And so being ready is going to be really important, for this. And so it doesn't, all crash and burn. But the important thing is that even though we may be doing this for the first time, not really sure what we're doing, we're going to worship. Regardless of if we have a state-of-the-art sound system and a choir that's 10,000 strong or just one person standing on the stage with no equipment, we're going to worship. And that is the baseline for our entire event that we're having this Sunday. We're going to have, obviously, our Crossroads band, and then we're going to have Brittany Willer from Crosspoint going to lead a couple of songs.
She does she worships. I think she's leading worship on the 5th Sunday. She works with them as one of their singers.
Right.
And she came and I heard her come and practice.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's picked her 2 songs yet, but a couple of them. But dude, what a radical thing to have bridging that with Crosspoint, one of their singers. Who else you got?
So after her, we're going to have Anthony Mormon from Revolution Church.
Coming from Revo.
Yep, I believe he's going to be by himself and doing a couple of songs there. And then after them, we're going to have some folks from over at First Southern doing some songs for us.
Yeah, First Southern doctor now. He's a doctor. Dr. Tyler Ball. So after he leads singing, he can get a cavity check and tonsil check. Yeah,
right.
No, I don't think it's that kind of doctor.
No, I don't really think he wants to be doing colonoscopies on the stage.
That's not going to be a good one. So Dr. Tyler Ball, worship pastor over at First Southern, and I do believe he's bringing a lot of other people from that worship group.
Yes, he's bringing a few people, but it's just going to be a wonderful thing to be able to blend everyone together regardless of favorite music genre, denomination, age, color, creed. It is solely just Jesus is King. We will worship him.
Amen. That's our creed. Our creed is Christ, right? The beauty of what that is. And this idea, so this week as we're finishing off, we got 2 more weeks in this idea, but readiness, we can prepare all we want. You've been practicing songs and they've been practicing songs, but this idea is say, God, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Right? We're ready. Is every note going to be perfect? No. We understand Christ is King through all of this. I wanted to share with the audience, this phrase has been hitting me, and I'm going to keep saying it till I get one of you guys who can sing and write songs to write this song.
Yeah.
But there's this thought through this idea is, are you ready? And the Israelite nation spent 40 years in the desert getting ready. And the first battle, Crossroads Church started some 25 years ago. You hear about this? They called the Jericho Walk.
Okay.
25 years ago, Crossroads Church started with now Bishop Ron Bull, Pastor Ron Bull then, who literally walked around the city 7 times. He did 18 miles over 7 weeks, 1 time a week. And on that last one, they walked around the city and praying. And so Crossroads 25 years ago started with the Jericho Walk.
Right.
Now, 25 years later, this phrase, I was talking to Anthony Mormon, and I've been talking to you about it. This phrase has come to my mind, the Jericho March. Right. The radical thing of when they were ready, when they were ready to submit into God, the first battle the Israelite nation did in the Promised Land was to put the fighters in back and the worshipers in front.
Amen.
So we're going to bring down the walls again. We're going to bring down the walls of denominationalism, the walls of equality or performance, all of that we're going to put away. And we want to be here ready to worship.
Amen.
And so that's exciting. I'm excited doing this. And this, for me, that phrase Jericho March hits, but it's a night of worship.
Right.
And thank you for
now.
For now, we're working on that, but just excited to bring that back. Please invite, share. There's going to be an event thing on Facebook.
Yes.
I'm going to figure that out today. And we have a little ad. We've been recorded 400 times to get that done.
Right.
But want to invite. And then, are you going to teach them our song, your song?
Yes.
Are we doing the Crossroads song?
We're going to do the Crossroads song. And that's one of the things that I told any of the bands that are coming, that it doesn't matter what genre you're singing. It doesn't matter if you wrote the song or not. If it's worship, we're going to worship. And everyone's welcome. This is a free event. You don't have to pay to get in. You don't have to pay to listen to the music. There will be free drinks and I think popcorn. I think we're planning on having popcorn.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But there will be a coffee bar, and those drinks are charged, but those are just like specialty drinks, like cappuccinos and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think nothing's going to be over $5. But here's the thing: the profit we're going to do is let me show you what we're going to do with it. Okay. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, this is.
Hi. Yeah.
Corbin, keep talking.
I'll continue talking. But yeah, no, we went to Winter Jam a bunch of times when I was younger, and I loved the idea of just bringing bands together so that everyone has something that they like, and it's super cheap. This one's free, so invite everyone. We have lots of seats. Any church, any person, whether they're a believer or not, bring them in. Come listen to some good music. But anyways,
so this is what we're going to do with all the extra any money that we make off the coffee shop. So there's going to be lemonade and coffee and water. All that's free. But if you want to get a specialty drink, I think there's going to be some snacks and maybe cinnamon rolls, I'm hoping. Dude. But we'll have that. But all of our profit. So this is Operation Christmas Child. We're the drop-off center. And these cost $26. Well, the real reason it costs $26. What this is, it's about $14 to go ahead and fill it. Inside the box has... if you're going to do a boy, a girl, things like that. And you can just grab these. These are going to be around the church. Fill it, drop it back off here. $14 to about fill it. In fact, when you come, you'll see in the back of the church is a whole bunch of free stuff that to save the cost of even filling it. Grab it. It will be here. Grab it and it'll help fill your box. It does cost $10 to ship this. So $26 total, about $20 or $24 total. So all the profit from the coffee shop, if $26, at least $26. So
right.
If you buy 26 cinnamon rolls or whatever, but all the profit we're going to do is we're going to use it and give it to Samaritan's Purse to buy boxes. And if you want, you can just grab a box. They're here. Yep. They're going to be in our sanctuary. They're outside. Grab a box, fill it up with a check for $10 and a $10 or a $10 bill in it, because then that will pay to ship that out. And so all of that goes to Samaritan's Purse, which is exciting. So grab one of those boxes or grab a coffee. Love to see you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. Like you said, there will be an event up on our Facebook page. If you are from one of those churches that I mentioned, they will most likely have an event up on their Facebook page. I'm going to talk to them about that today. And we will have somebody here to talk to you about Operation Christmas Child if you're curious about that. But I want to reiterate that this is not for any monetary benefit. It's not for any gain whatsoever other than telling people about Christ through song.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're going to worship.
You don't have to grab a box. You're not obligated to do anything other than come and worship.
That's exciting. Jericho March. We're going to tear down the walls and we're going to worship Christ in the center of all that. So we'll see you guys. That's Second Bite as well. So get into, do your heart work. If you're listening this, invite everybody. Share this on Facebook and YouTube. We would love to see you here at church. If you don't go to church, come to Crossroads.
Yeah.
We love, seen, heard, care for. We want to meet people at the crossroads of your life. If you go to church and you haven't been to your church lately,
Go to church.
Go to your church, man. I'd love to see you. And then come here on the 12th at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep.
And we'll see you the night of worship. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.